Happy Monday! Hey guys, Natasha, welcome back to the vlog. Another week, another vlog. Right now, I'm getting ready to shower. I need to wash my hair because it's been a minute. And last time, I used one of these. Which one is it? This one. This is TPH Tahari. I always mix it up. Tajari P. Henson's line. I got something in my mouth. Sorry, let me collect my thoughts. Happy Monday. 1, 2, gonna do a hair treatment. 3, it's wash day. 4, last week I used this and my hair ended up looking really nice, so I'm gonna use it again. 5, there was something else I was gonna use. Let's quickly read the instructions. Before shampooing, apply on damp hair and work from root to end. Wait 3 to 5 minutes, then cleanse with your shampoo. Okay, don't know where I put my hair clip. Ooh, my hair feels tangled. Scared. This week, I feel like it's going to be pretty calm. So last week I started my clinical rotation and we need to complete I look crazy. Anyways, we need to complete 320 hours in the hospital in order to pass the course and then graduate. I had a whole issue between like getting assigned who's going to teach me. Finally got assigned who was going to teach me, and then it was the person that I got assigned didn't have enough hours, so then I had to figure out, not the school, which is so crazy. I'm like, please do your job. I had to find another nurse that would be willing to teach the missing hours because I need the 320 hours. In conclusion, I finally found someone willing to cover the hours because I was missing like 80 hours or something crazy. One of my nurses' shift from the original thing that she gave me got switched, and the day that she switched to, I couldn't go, so maybe I'm still one shift short. We will figure that out eventually. Why am I telling you this? Because I have, like I said, I need to complete 320 hours by the end of April. The way the shifts are spread out, because of the available ones that the person that's going to teach me has, I don't have another shift until Saturday. I wish I could obviously spread them out more so I don't feel so tired, because the month of April is pretty gnarly. Back-to-back 4-day shifts in a row. Not back-to-back, but like each week there's like a 4-day, 4-day, 4-day. And obviously I would love to spread them out as much as possible so it's not as difficult sleep-wise. So yeah, I was supposed to have a shift on this coming Thursday. That one got canceled, so my next shift is not till Saturday, and today is Monday. A couple things that I learned from last week. I mean, I did rotations before, but it was only like 3-week segments, so it wasn't as long as right now, the 2-month that we're doing. A couple things that I've learned and I'm going to be applying. Last week with my back-to-back shifts, I prepared my lunch and breakfast the night before, so the morning of, I would grab like a little yogurt, because I would wake up at 5 a.m. grab a little yogurt, drink that, and then we have a break around like, I would say 9:30, 10, and that's when I would eat my pre-made breakfast. I would pre-make breakfast sandwiches and wrap it up in a tin foil, and then when I was on the unit, I would just have to warm them up and eat them. And I found that very helpful because the food was planned and I had enough snacks during the day. Had that, and then the night before I would also pack the lunches along with the snacks, so that was good. However, something that I will do the next time I have a shift, so for Saturday, I'm going to meal prep, and I had the intention of meal prepping prior to my 2 shifts, but things didn't work out, didn't have enough time, didn't meal prep. But I want to be able to meal prep at least the dinners. I only have to worry about one thing when I come home, either worry about packing a lunch for the next day or worry about making a dinner. So I have to either meal prep for the lunches or the dinners, especially those 4-day stretches. I feel like day 1 and 2 is fine. When you start getting to day 3 and 4, coming home, after all that, you don't really want to do anything. So I feel like that will be very beneficial for me and my sleep, so I can get as much sleep as possible. If I just have to come home, warm up, and then pack. I don't think I've ever done a meal prep thing before. I'm going to figure it out and how I'm going to meal prep. At the end of the day, the plan and the goal is to have as many prepped meals as possible, so when I come back in between my shifts, I can just worry about warming up, repacking, taking a shower, going to bed, and surviving the 4 days in a row. The only constructive criticism I have about this, I've only used it once and I liked it, but I need this to be a little bit larger. Now that nurse talk for the day is over, it's currently 6:15 p.m. Do you see how you can, it's still light outside? My window's not even open, my shades are down, but guys, we're heading into the summer months and I just love the summer. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness, look how my curls look. Can you see? I don't know what's in this treatment, but wow. I really want to focus on my hair length this year. I feel like my hair has been the same length for so long, and that might be due to, okay, for the longest time, for not the longest time, for a couple years I was dyeing it, so that could have obviously contributed to it. But also I wasn't really cutting it, so I feel like my ends kept splitting up. In conclusion, I need to get a haircut. Watching The Bachelor with my roommate, and I'm not gonna give any spoilers for this week, but as I was watching it, I was looking at it and I was like, the girls are starting to fall in love, and that sweet feeling of like the beginning of the relationship when you have like all these, like the tension, you're like, ooh, I wonder if he feels the same way, or I wonder if she feels the same way, and then you're like starting to get on the same page. I was like, part of me is like, ooh, do I miss that? And the other part of me is like, ooh, because I'm like, if it doesn't work out, then you're like, hurt. Not that everything ends badly, but with my history, hasn't always ended the way I would like to, or else I wouldn't have a boyfriend right now. Anyways, it reminded me of all those like memories of like past good times, because even though sometimes you might be with someone and it doesn't end up working out, there are still like the good moment highlights that like pop up in your head, you know, and you're like, love. I love love. I feel like I'm a hopeless romantic. Like one day it's gonna happen, it's gonna be like the best thing ever. And I see the movies and like the old 90s movies where people like throwing rocks at the window and like with the boombox. Like that's the type of love that I want to experience. And some people be like, girl, that's not realistic. But why not? Because even though some people might say it's not realistic, there are people living in it. So why can't you just put me in that little category of the people that are living in it? And also when I think of this, I'm like, girl, you move every 5 seconds. Like, don't start connecting with nobody, because by the time you probably connect with someone, you have to move again. And not that I'm moving because I'm fleeing. It's just that the way that I live my life, I'm just constantly on the move. Like the next chapter one chapter ends, the next chapter start, and I move somewhere else. I'm just like love. Even though I don't have like romantic love in my life right now, I always love seeing other people in love, because it keeps me believing in love, and then one day it's gonna happen. One day. Anyways, stop this book, because I read the first one and then I had this one and I'm like, okay, I'll get to it eventually. It's been in my closet for a second, and you know, time passed by. Anyways, yesterday or the day before, I picked it up again and I was like, I did have to look at the Sparks note for the first book to remember the storyline, and then when I got that down, I started reading it. I'm like this far in and I'm like, oh my goodness, starting to pick up the hobbies that I liked and put down and put to the side once I started school. So I'm like, I'm gonna start with reading. It's nice to not to be stressed about handing in an assignment and doing homework, because the past rotations that I did, we still had class, so we still would have to be staying in between, looking at lectures, doing a discussion post and all that. But this last rotation is just time in the hospital. In between, you get to rest and relax and start to figure out your work-life balance. I still am trying to figure out what kind of books I do like to read. I've read a lot of the Colleen Hoover ones, because that's what, at the time when I was looking at books to read, it was all TikTok was talking about. I just like something good. Like, I don't know how to look for a good book. You know, just if you're gonna guarantee me that this book is gonna be good, I'll read it. Like, I don't have a preference. Like, sci-fi, not sci-fi, I really don't care. As long as it's a book and I'm hooked, I'm in it. Lately, the ones that I've read have been romance. And the last time that I read was when I was on vacation over the summer when I went to Europe. And that was really nice because, side tangent, kind of connected, we spent a lot of time on the train, and the girls that I went with all brought books. So it was really nice to, also we didn't have Wi-Fi. So as we were on the train, I'll insert some clips if I can find some. It was really beautiful to see like all the greenery in the back and like you reading your book. It felt like straight out of a movie, and that's like a really good memory that I have, like the last time that I was reading. So I'm like, I'm gonna start reading again. This might not be the Swiss Alps, but We'll pretend we have a cute background. Good morning, it's 10:33. I need to leave my house in exactly an hour, which means I have exactly an hour to do my makeup. I have my grad photos today, so basically backstory. I want to take my own grad photos. Put a backdrop on and buy the cap and gown and then just take the photos at home, do silly ones, whatever. For that service, it's $35 and you only get 10 photos, and then on top of that, you have to pay for the photos to be printed. No, and I know that they're not gonna ask me how many times I want to retake it. I know they're not gonna do that and be like, do you like this one? Do you like this angle? Do you want to change it up? No, only I can do that. And I'm gonna be there and it'd be snap, snap, snap. So there's this other thing called the composite. If I want to have a picture show up on the wall of my university once I graduate and not a blank circle with like that Facebook no profile logo, you know what I mean, and my name, then I need to take my composite photo. Anyways, the problem with a composite is that because it's free, it literally takes 30 seconds to do. When I went to the website to book my composite appointment, it's literally, do you want the appointment at 11:50, 11:53, 11:56, literally. And someone else went and said that they sat, took a photo and gone, and you weren't allowed to see it, you weren't allowed to like retake it. It's giving DMV, it's giving passport, it's giving one and done. So I already practiced my smile. I think I'm just gonna do like a something. I know I don't like smiling with my teeth like this because then sometimes my cheeks get too big and you can't even see my eyes. So I'm just gonna give like a little smile. I practice on a blank wall and then turn to the mirror to see what it would look like because it's a one and done thing. Anyways, I need to do my makeup for 30 seconds. Like I need to do my makeup for a 30-second moment. That's what I'm getting ready to do right now. I'm gonna just focus on that, zoom in and get my makeup done and make sure it looks good because it says I need to be 10 minutes early to the appointment and I live 10 minutes away from the place. Did my hair care routine. I think the curls look okay. I don't mind. I'm just gonna be like, Two, I have finally gotten over that the photo is just gonna look like what the photo looks like. And I can't cry, but I'm just being dramatic. No, but if that is the photo that's up there, and no, because that's no, because I hope that's not the photo they put on the projector while we walk across the stage, because people need to think I'm cute, and you can't even see my face, and I'm like, I should have practiced smiling. Damn, that's crazy. We're gonna make some dinner, some dunch, some lunch dinner. It's currently, only 2 o'clock. Why did it feel like 6 p.m? Maybe we're just gonna make some late lunch, okay? The recipe in my brain is a conglomerate of a couple different ideas and hopefully it turns out well. I have some inside round stir fry. Oh, this is not what I ordered on DoorDash. This is why I hate doing DoorDash. But I also don't have a car and I don't want to lug all these things on the bus. So I have to pick my struggle. I ordered the cubed meat because I wanted to make a stew. I'm still gonna make the stew. I want to make a stew because I bought these and they haven't gone bad yet, thank goodness, but I want to use them before they do. Carrots last always such a long time, so I'm not too afraid of this. But the plan is I'm gonna make this stew. I'm gonna make it up as I go. I'm gonna add shallots, I'm gonna add some potatoes, use all the meat that's in here, but I want to season it how we season ayaka meat, the Christmas thing that we do, like the Christmas patty with the meat inside, the Venezuelan one. I want to season it like that because I love the seasoning of that meat, but I just want to make it in a stew. This is not a recipe guide. This is not welcome to my kitchen. This is Natasha makes it up as she goes. Last night when I was reading my book, it got me in my feelings. I was like, oh, this is so cute because it was, I'm not going to spoil the book, but it was kind of like early relationship vibes, the thing that I was talking to you guys about yesterday, and just like the feelings and from the POV of each person of like how they think it's going. And I was reading those chapters and I was like, must be nice. Yeah, I hope this tastes good. I was thinking about this the other day. So I really love to cook. I enjoy cooking. I think it's fun. I think the ability to be able to make good food at home without having to rely on someone to make it for you or rely on going out every time to eat delicious food is really cool. And I just love to eat delicious every time. I want, and I always refer back to this, Do you know that one scene in Ratatouille when he's eating the grape and then he's eating the cheese and he eats the grape and the cheese and there's like the explosion of colors? That's what I want my personal experience to be every single time I put anything in like food in my mouth. I just love food and I want it to be an amazing experience every time. That being said, I also love to go out to eat because I learn about new cuisine and new recipes, and every time I go out and there is a recipe that I do like, I try to make it at home and keep trying it until it's as good as a restaurant or close enough, so I don't have to rely on going to the restaurant all the time, because girl, that costs money. And two, I just like to cook and I want to be able to recreate things at home. Okay, where was I going with this story? That being said, this is not really connected, but kind of connected. You know, when you are, I think I would consider myself like an average cook, like my food tastes good. You have your moments where like, okay, your food is average, like an average day. It's like, it doesn't taste horrible and it doesn't taste like 10 out of 10, but it's like good. And I'm not going to say it's edible. I would say above average. Like, it's good, but it's not like out of this world. That's what I'm saying. And then you have your moments that your food tastes out of this world and you're like, wow, I really nailed it with this one. And then you also have the moments that you make something and it totally flops. Totally flops. And you're like, okay, we live and we learn. We learned something from this recipe and we'll try again next time. I'm really hoping that this meal right here that I'm going to make is not the flop. You know, you can have some flops from time to time, but right now I'm not in the mood for a flop. I also feel like I haven't eaten veggies in a minute, and I feel like this is an easy and quick way to incorporate a lot of veggies in your diet. I was impatient, and when I was making my fried plantain, I turned up the heat all the way because I wanted to cook faster, and then I forgot that I left it on high, and then I got distracted on my phone, so I burnt all my plantains except 3, and then the alarm system started going off and there was fog all over my apartment. Happy Wednesday. It is a beautiful day outside, vibes. It's so sunny and I'm so happy. I'm about to put some socks, put some shoes on because I'm gonna go out for a walk. I need to be outside. It's currently 18 degrees. It feels like 17. Okay, I have to make sure because sometimes the is and it feels like 2 different conversations. Today was the day that the bill that might ban TikTok was passed in the US, but this is specifically to the US. So me as a Canadian doesn't really get affected. No, but I do because most of my audience is US. Like when I look at my TikTok, like where your audience is from, I think like 60% of my followers are American. So I'm like, don't do that. Don't unconnect me from my community, because if there was no problem issue with the app from the beginning, they wouldn't need to sell it, because if they need to sell it, what are they? They're going to control something. I know they're going to control something. Anyways, that's beyond me and my pay grade. I don't know how that's going to change if the owners pull out and the US still keeps it. I don't know. I swear, once a year we go through this scare. We do. But this one has been the scariest of scares because I don't think any time before there was any movement happening. And my thing is like, there are so many things that we should, not we, that the US should be worried about that are much bigger and of much more urgency than banning TikTok. I really want ice cream, but I want this specific ice cream. There's this, if you live in California, I don't know if it's in other places as well, but the chain is called Salt and Straw. Their salted malted cookie dough ice cream is so good. There's also another place in Toronto called X Creamery that has this, what's it called? Brown butter coffee ice cream. Love it. And I'm craving those specific ice creams, or like Cuarta Dairy. In conclusion, I'm craving all these different ice creams from all these different places that are not accessible to me. So I guess we're not getting ice cream. Reading through the comments of last week's video earlier this week. What day is it? Wednesday. And it was making my heart so full. Because here's the thing. I love to talk and I can talk your ear off. Like, give me one topic and 3 hours later we'll be talking about something completely different, but guess what? I will still be talking. And I always thought that people were like gonna be like, girl, be quiet. Of course there needs to be a balance, because there's a point that I'm talking too much and you're like, okay, what's the point? What's the story? Because I have mainly been doing short form for so long, and you know, when I took my break from YouTube, eventually I came back from YouTube, but still I was doing short form content for so long that I felt that I needed to make my videos as short as possible. I'm still trying to figure out in my head what I want my YouTube space to be. I definitely want to continue to do the weekly vlogs. That's something that I enjoy, and I like to share the moments and just share whatever I'm thinking during the week. But I'm also trying to think if I want to reformat the way I present the content, you know, change it up. The goal for the second quarter of the year is to really, content-wise, to really come down and solidify what my content looks like. And so when people see it, they recognize it's my content, whether that be having a more consistent editing style or having a more consistent series, whether that be here on YouTube or on TikTok. So that's my current journey. I also always like to open the floor up to y'all of things that you maybe want to see more in the vlogs, because YouTube is more of like a behind the scenes. I feel like TikTok is like 2 seconds here and there, and I talk really fast naturally, but I feel like sometimes on TikTok I'm talking at lightning speed because I'm trying to get all my ideas across within a video that's not too long, because I feel like people are going to scroll away, because TikTok is more of like a short attention span, even though they have some videos here and there intertwined that are longer that I love to hear out. From what you've seen so far in the vlogs, what are things that you want to see more of? What are things that you want to see less of? What are things that you want to not see at all? I hope that at the end of the day, when you see my videos, you either get a laugh, maybe combined with a chuckle, you hear and / are inspired by what you hear. At the end of the day, I hope to inspire. Like, I hope that people watch my stuff and like, whoa, like, you know, Natasha was doing this, you know, she really pushed me to, like, you know, keep going for this, or like keep trying this. At the end of the day, hope to inspire. I realize that I do want to go down not the inspiration route, but like, I want to be like your friend. I don't think I give big sister energy, because even though I am an older sister, I don't know if sometimes my advice is like not big sis energy enough, but I hope that I'm like your little confidant, your little friend, that if you have a question, then you can be like, hey, Natasha probably has an answer. Not that I'm a genius and know everything, but that maybe we can find the solution for it together. Like, I'm like your friend, your little teammate, you know? You know, it's the moment that you run out of underwear and you start looking at your bathing suit bottoms that you know you need to do laundry. And we've reached almost bathing suit bottom territory. Good morning and happy Thursday. When I eat eggs, I know my stomach hurts when I eat eggs, but I eat it. So now it's hurting because of my own problems. Anyways, I'm about to head out on a walk. I need to not be in my apartment the entire day, and I'm going to start doing I'm going to start walking. Yeah, that's it. That's the end of the sentence. I'm going to go on a walk. Today the weather is not as nice as it was yesterday, vibes. Yesterday it was sunny. Today is cloudy, and I'm wearing a jacket because today is precisely 14 degrees. It says it's going to start raining, so I'm going to try to leave and dodge the rain. Should I bring an umbrella? I hate carrying things. Is there a pocket in here? There's a pocket. I might bring an umbrella. Do you see that? What's I going to say? I was just watching someone's TikToks and I'm like, oh, someone send me on a brand trip. Send me on a brand trip. But I need to be specific. Send me on a brand trip in May. Because if I get a brand trip invitation within the next month and a half, and I have to do clinicals, and I have to deny it, I know I will cry my eyes out. Whew. And also, there's brands that send creators to concerts. I saw CoverGirl, this is in LA, of course. I saw CoverGirl and Persona Cosmetics send creators to the Bad Bunny concert. I need to make a post on my TikTok, be like, hey y'all, any brand thinking of sending anyone to the Bad Bunny concert here in Canada, I'll be there. I'll make myself available those days. Anyways, sometimes I teeter-totter between, do I keep my goals to myself or do I ask for help reaching the goal? Because one, closed mouths don't get fed, and also I don't want to put my entire thoughts and ideas and everything out there. But I have learned that through social media, sometimes all you have to do is ask. And then if the right person comes along, you're asking me, they'll be like, yeah, sure, we'll do it. So let's put me on a brand trip in May. and let's invite me to the Bad Bunny concert. You know what's really cool? When brands invite creators to concert. That is so cool. I just thought it was so cool how Maybelline and Persona Cosmetics invited the creators to the Bad Bunny concert. It is also such a coincidence. It is also such a coincidence that the Canada show for the Bad Bunny concert hasn't happened yet. And it would be really cool that if any Canadian brands were taking any creators to, honestly, any concert, but specifically the Bad Bunny concert, it would just be so very cool if they thought to invite a fellow Afro-Latina to that concert or something. Just in case any brand's like, oh dang, I don't know who to bring. Who should we invite? Oh, I wonder who we should bring. All jokes aside, every time I see someone's story like, oh, this brand took me to see this concert, I said, oh, this brand took me to this. I'm like, what? That just looks like so much fun. I'd be up there in the, I don't know, sometimes it's boxy, it'd be like, Anyways, I'm just crossing my fingers someone from the brand side, from any Canadian brand, see this and they're like, oh, of course, Natasha, we'll bring you. Like, I'm just waiting for that comment like, check your DMs. I'm ready, babe. Like they say, closed mouths don't get fed. So hey, how y'all doing? In conclusion, I am here and I'm available. Call me. Okay, let's go on this book. I'll check in with you a little bit later. Happy Friday. I currently feel like a chicken with its head cut off. It's 2:50. Tomorrow I have a day shift, so I need to meal prep. That was a plan for tomorrow's meal. I also am going out with my friends tonight. There's like a taco festival, which is fun. We're meeting, I think, around 6. But I have a video to submit, and I thought it was due Monday, but it's due today. And I was gonna record it yesterday, but some things didn't work out, couldn't do it. I was like, okay, I'll go today. But then I woke up late, but I also want to still get my steps in. So then I woke up, had to walk, came back, ate, and then I had to also record videos for it. In conclusion, I'm a little bit stressed. I'm planning to leave my house at maybe an hour max, so like around 3:50, basically 4. Go to the location I need to record my video, come back, edit it, send it, and then get ready to meet my friends. I might have to push meeting my friends to a little bit of a later time. It's okay, they can meet and then I'll eventually catch up with them. But I really need to get this stuff recorded. I recorded half the video. Now I'm gonna head out to the location. I need to record the other half, record that, and then run home to do what I need to do. It's currently 6:43. The plan is to meet my friends at 7, might be 7:30, but I think we're gonna be able to do it. I might have to also, this is me in the future, I love this outfit, but the taco thing, I think it's outside. I might be cold in this. I'm gonna double check with my friends and we'll see. You guys. Okay, I just came back from recording the video that I need to submit. I wish I got my first impression. I'm sitting on the bus, backstory, because there's always a backstory. A couple days ago, I posted a TikTok and I was like, wow, it would be so cool if someone invited me to the Bad Bunny concert. Like and I was like being sarcastic, and I was like, you know, Maybelline and Persona Cosmetics just took some people on LA to go, and wow, it would just be so cool if a Canadian brand would do that. Me thinking nothing's gonna happen, right? To my surprise, I'm on the bus, on the way home. Oh, and also in the video I mentioned, I just wanna see one of those comments like, check your DMs, we got you, right? Okay. To my surprise, I am on the bus and I see this comment on the screen. I'll put it, girly, we got you. And I was like, oh, that's so cute. Like, they got me. Thinking nothing of it. Then my mutual, like my friend on TikTok, Tony, mentions me in a Persona post. And I'm like, okay, cool. I go to the post, and then I click on the mentioned video and it's like, hi, I'm Sono, founder of Persona Cosmetics. We want to bring you to the Bad Bunny concert. You and your friend are going to go to the Shut up right now. Shut up right. Me? And you know what I also said in that video? You know what? I'm asking because closed mouths don't get fed. And then I say, call me, and that's how I end the video. Now, a slight issue. I still need to like figure out like the logistics of it. There's only one Canada show, and I have a clinical rotation that same night. So I need to figure out how, one, I'm gonna get there, because I'm going to the concert. Unless like they tell me to pick a city and I pick another one that's not in Canada, that's also won't coincide with my clinical rotation. The video that was supposed to be submitted today won't be submitted till Monday, and it's, thank goodness, I have it recorded. Now I have more time to like really edit it and get that good and dandy. The Taco Fest, I don't know if I'm gonna change because she said it was indoors. I right now walked from the bus stop to my apartment complex and just about lost my fingers. No exaggeration, I couldn't move them. I was like, frozen in time. Anyways, I don't think I'm gonna change. Maybe just spray a little bit more perfume. And maybe I'll ask someone to pick me up because I don't want to walk 20 minutes to that spot. One of the friends that I'm supposed to meet just left her house and she lives about half an hour away. So I'm getting a head start on this meal prep that I should have done earlier today, but like we know, I was busy. We'll see how far I go. I have a rice cooking right here, boiling this water to make pasta. And what I'm thinking is that I'm going to make a vodka penne, you know, that kind of pasta. Do I have enough cream? Like that spicy vodka pasta. And then I'm doing rice with pork chops, and I think I have some asparagus. And then I'll finish this when I come back, and then I also prep some breakfast sandwiches. So I have 2 day shifts in a row, Saturday, Sunday. When I prepped my lunch the night before and my breakfast, it was smooth sailing. So I'm gonna make 2 bagel, egg, sausage, cheese breakfast sandwiches. I'll do that when I come back though, because I'm not gonna have enough time for everything. And then I'll pack that lunch with the yogurt and the pasta, right? And I'll take that to work tomorrow, or clinicals. And then when I come home, I'll already have my rice, pork chop, vegetable. I'll warm it up, eat it, and then only have to worry about packing my lunch again. The same pasta. I'll eat the same lunch and same dinner 2 days in a row. I won't mind that because then when I come home, I just have to warm up and repack instead of like warm up, cook, blah, blah, blah. So we're gonna try that out. I've never done like a meal prep situation before. I'm gonna use the swirly pasta, not the corkscrew, because a corkscrew kind of looks like this. And I'm just right now worried about cooking the rice and the pasta. I'll leave that, and then when I come back, I'll make the sauce, or maybe I'll start making the sauce and waiting. How much time do I have? I made the executive decision that I'll make the sauce when I come back, but I'll prep the pork chops. This pork chop recipe, I made it once from a HelloFresh box that I got, and since then, every time I buy pork chops, I make it the exact same. And everything is eyeballed. Sorry. Hello, good morning, happy Saturday. My camera's about to die. It's currently 6:25. Today I treated myself, or I'm going to treat myself to take an Uber because didn't sleep very well. Don't really want to be up right now. Don't really want to go today. I have 2 back-to-back day shifts. Yesterday I finished meal prepping. I'm about to pack the meals that I prepped in my lunchbox and head out the door. I also need to call my Uber within the next 2 minutes because don't want to be late. I don't know why I was so anxious last night when I was sleeping. I'm like, girl, what am I stressed about? I've done this before. Gotta make sure I pack this and put some hand lotion on. My hands feel so dry. Last night I did indeed make it to the Taco Fest. It was the weirdest thing though. It was like indoor, thank goodness, because it was so cold. And there were it's like a big convention, and there were stands indoor in the convention center, and then you just went around, had some tokens, bought some tacos. Ticket to get in was like almost $25, and I thought it included, oh, like $25 to get some tokens to get you started and then buy more tokens when we get there. No, the $25 just to get in. I got in there waiting for my tokens, and then like, oh, you have to buy your tokens. What? $25 just to get in? You don't even give me like a free, I mean, they did give us a reusable cup to use when we wanted drinks. Anyways, the tacos I had, not very good, very mid. I can make better ones at home. But I did have a red velvet cupcake that was good. And we did have a good time, which was fine. But I was expecting spectacular tacos. I'll check in with you later. What was that? That was a love ya. Hi, hello, I'm back from my shift. It is currently 7:43 and we're gonna go out. I know I have a shift tomorrow, but we're gonna go out because one thing, YOLO, 2 things. It's my last semester, I gotta make the most out of it. 3 things, not things, 3rd thing. There's a very small window of time that you need to be out because I do live in a college town. So after a certain amount of time, the line at the bars get too long, therefore you won't make it into the bar. So I need to leave in like the next 50 minutes in order to make it on time in like that sweet spot, because I have limited time to go out tonight. I can't stay out all night. So anyways, we're going out because what? It's St. Patrick's Day. I'm gonna quickly shower, jump start my makeup, and we're gonna get the show on the road. My roommate went first I still don't know what the plans are. Eventually I'll meet her. But she just went and she said that the line, the bars are wrapping around the building. That's not the information that I want to hear. Two things can come from that. Good, I have enough time for the line to wrap around to get ready. By the time I get there, they'll be at the front. Or they're just not going to win that line and just, I don't know, go somewhere else. I also don't know what I'm going to wear. Nobody texts me in a crisis. My roommate just gave me the update that the place that we're going to go has a line wrapping around the bar. I don't know if I mentioned that. So she's somewhere else and I'm trying to figure out where she is, but she's not answering her phone. So I'm like, hey girl, where are you? No matter where we go, it's gonna be fun regardless. I just want to be inside when it's warm, where it's warm. I don't want to be waiting outside in line. I changed for the, I don't know, 30th time. I wanted the baby tee aspect, but I was like, maybe too much color for the nighttime. So this was what I went with. This is from Forever 21 from Forever Ago. Little Calvin's peeking through it. These jeans are from Revolve. Brandon Blackwood on the purse. My favorite shoes that I always wear 30,000 times. My mom's like, get new shoes. I won't. Sorry, I love these. Steve Madden little heeled toe, pointed toe. And I'm sticking into my friend's reservation that is under 2 people and they currently have 3 and they're gonna add 1 more. So I'm waiting for the green light so I can head on out. Hey guys, Natasha, welcome back to my channel. Happy Tuesday. Yesterday I was supposed to post my vlog. I didn't post it. I still have to edit it. So hopefully I can edit it and get it uploaded by tonight. Starting this week's vlog late because y'all, I had a 2-day. You probably see it in my last vlog. So I had a day shift, went out for St. Patty's Day weekend, had another day shift, went out to see my friend, and then the next day was my day off. I slept most of yesterday. No, that's a lie. I woke up at noon. I was editing a video I had to submit. Worked on it for like maybe 4 or 5 hours, got it submitted, went to bed, woke up. What else did I do yesterday? Read my book, watched The Bachelor. I was gonna rot, but then I was like, let me get up, and I cleaned. Now that I'm thinking about it, it was a pretty productive day. Anyways, fast forward to today, woke up again, was gonna go to the nail salon, but the place that I wanted to get my nails done, they were quoting me 120 bucks. I wanted to do a Russian manicure, try it out, but I was like, I don't know, maybe next time. So I decided to do my own nails at home, just finished them. I watched the first 3 episodes of Quiet on Set. I was never a Nickelodeon girl. I was a Disney Channel girl. The only Nickelodeon show that I watched was Zoe 101. I don't know. I always thought Nickelodeon was a little odd. Like the acting was just a little. I didn't really like the jokes didn't make me haha. So never really watched it. But seeing it, the documentary that they're doing, there are some sick people in this world. Anyways, 3:20. Okay, good. I'm gonna edit a video. I wanted to go on a walk. I've been going on walks for the past couple days and it was nice. This morning it was snowing so much that I couldn't see the neighboring apartment buildings. Who wants to go outside and walk at 1 degree? Canada, it was warm last week and then now it's like cold again, but I like to go outside because I don't like to be inside all day. In conclusion, I need to get my life together. Oh, before we move on, I need to get my life together in the sense of posting. I've been MIA for the past 2 days. Another thing, I need to get my life together because I've been having a hard time balancing recording the vlogs with my schedule, my clinical schedule. I just get so tired and then I don't want to record anything, and then I'm like, oh wait, but then I don't want to post it because then there's not much recorded. Anyways, good morning and happy Wednesday. It's currently 6:03. Bus leaves at 6:26. Hey y'all, the vlog is a mess. I finally came to the decision that I'm gonna do 1 vlog. I definitely skipped Monday's upload. I have not posted. It's Friday. Next Monday's upload is going to be what you've seen so far, and 2 weeks, 2 for 1, because it's just the way it's gonna be. Anyways, right now I'm headed to my local hockey game. Might this be too much? Sorry for my local hockey game. Maybe, but I don't want to be cold, and this coat calls for warmth. I'm already low-key sweating. Got a little turtleneck underneath these pants. These are J. Crew. This is Ann Taylor, Zara, Brandon Blackwood. I'm bringing my glass. I'm meeting my roommates for dinner. Turns out we're going to the same game today and we didn't even know. And she's out for dinner. They've been having dinner for 40 minutes. So I'm just gonna meet them for a little snacky snack and then head over to the game. Anyways, this is the bye.